we go again.
Gang, I was searching for a good topic for my next video when I came across a post by fellow YouTuber Talon the Amazing. AI short films are now becoming a thing, and I hate it. So it got me thinking, just what clanker monstrosities exist on this website today, and how can I exploit those? If AI slop is going to be forcefully shoved down our throats at every waking hour, why don't we have some fun with it? I found some of the most horrendous short films made by AI I could possibly find on this platform, and we are going to watch them for the first time together. They do get progressively worse, so this is your warning. Welcome to a new series I like to call Swimming in the Slop. It's even more gross than it sounds.
Film commentary with Film Guy Max.
Subscribe!
Smooth tunes the thing got me drifting without sound.
This one is ultra short. It's called POOF. 168k views.
Woo boy!
That's almost 100. Corpo Tech. Well, at least it got the wording right on that. Oh no. Oh, okay. So right off the bat, this is so horrid and hard to look at. This is slop. Don't hug me, I'm scared, I guess. I really want to know what the plot is. Let's see if there's actual story to this. Hold on, I'm gonna start it over because I hate myself. Okay, so story so far is a bunch of Muppet looking asses working in a regular office, hating their jobs, super mundane. Okay, so if they work too hard, they explode. Is it just me, or did that sound like the screaming goat meme? Okay, they definitely sampled the screaming goat meme, so great. Yeah, you didn't even bother to create your own screaming sound. Okay, so they have not established why everyone is exploding, so that's fun. They're just... Hang in there. You want to know something so funny? I'm pretty sure I have this hang in there poster, but it's like not gross AI slop. It's like an actual cat. I can even tell just by the way that the rope is. Is there going to be like a big reveal? There's a reason why they're all going poof, haha, like the name of the short. Nope. The answer is no. They're just working in an office and they explode. No credits. 0 credits. We have no idea who the f made this. Oh, look at this. YouTube does include a disclaimer that this is AI. That's kind of W's, actually. All right, good on you, YouTube. If you're going to allow this, you should at least disclose to people, hey, this is and you shouldn't watch it. The Tower. So this was out 2 weeks ago. So far, I don't see a main character besides the tower itself. Let's see what this is. Oh, good. Looks like... I mean, what did I expect, really? We have what looks like a child and his caretaker. Ew. Also, wait. Where the hell do they live? Okay, you know what this is giving? It's giving that thing in The Dark Knight Rises, the like giant catacomb cave thing that Bruce Wayne has to escape from. So are they like prisoner here, or is this just like where they chose to live? Oh, and there's a tower, just like in the film's title. So wait, I'm so confused. I couldn't even tell if it was underground or not. Like, is that part of the tower? Okay, so yeah, this is definitely where they live. So interesting place to choose to live. And I guess he's just going on an adventure now. So we got post-apocalyptic themes. Again, the fact that this is... clearly some crazy event happened that destroyed most of humanity, and everybody that's left now has to live well beyond their means. And of course, this scenery of a singular plant growing out of this destroyed soil is very much giving WALL-E. This is like WALL-E vibes. That's not how that would happen, right? I wonder if he was the one that planted these. Gotta be, right? Oh, all right. He's changing his mind. He's like, oh, it's just a little child. I remember when I was one of those. Nah, okay. Obviously, I didn't expect Oscar-worthy performances, but Buddy was just about to shoot the kid. He walks up to the kid and then is just all of a sudden so exhausted that he collapses onto the ground. Are we for real? There was no setup to that at all. So we gonna get to see what actually caused the apocalyptic event in the first place, or what? Is this an offering to like some weird ass creature, like a quiet place? Oh yeah, it totally is. Called it. These plots are paper thin, dog. What in the living hell is this? And why does it move like that? Can we bring back actual CGI, please? Also, what? What? So they're friends with bro? Oh, they're totally friends with bro. Bro really thinks he's Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon with this shit. Wait, what? Wait. What? Okay, so he's tracking them? What? Why did he just take this flower thing? Ah, this is where he came from, I guess. Yo, guys, check this out. It's a kid's, I stole it.
There's a well out there. Just an old man and a kid. Let's return the doll.
They're really playing off of the Mulan thing where it's like, this little girl is missing her doll. We should return it to her. Automatically, if you're gonna borrow from that trope, it's probably gonna end with some kind of crazy cataclysmic event, and then the only thing that the final shot is gonna be the doll just like burnt to a crisp or something like that, and then maybe all the plants were like destroyed. All right, awful Mad Max. See what I tell you. Not necessarily exactly what I said, but I figured that the plants would be destroyed. The plants represent a chance to rebuild society, right? Oh, that's nice of him. He's gonna go return this toy to the kid. So it makes me wonder how many actual human faces were used and stolen from in order to render these subhuman faces. Buddy kind of just looks like a much worse version of Chris Hemsworth.
He's trying to copy it.
Enough!
His mustache is awfully stylish for somebody living in post-apocalyptic world. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, if you need all that firepower just to knock down a goddamn door, just give up. Oh, there's like titanium or something? There's like a second door. Ah, so they came prepared. They know exactly what's going on.
What the hell is this?
Ah, yes, totally forgot about Shinigami. Oh, there's multiple of them too. So wait, is the kid and the old man, are they like just friends with these guys, or are they like actually part of their species? Like this is a thing where they're camouflaging in with the humans. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the fact that this is AI just ruins the connection that I have to any of the people that would be on screen. You kind of need someone to root for here, but I don't care about anybody on screen because there's this huge disconnect knowing that a computer made this. Most of the characters made in movies are fictional, but I don't know, there's that human element that's lacking here. Nah, that's not gonna work. I hope his hand gets bitten off. If this works, I'm gonna be so angry. You suck and your stubble looks like shit. Yeah. So I'm rooting for them to die. That's the thing. That's interesting, actually. So you did connect with me on some level, but I just kind of hope all of your characters die and suffer. Just like the computers that you used to generate this with. The kid's like,
Did I do good, Papa?
so they're just going about the routine again. I don't get it. Oh, yup. So they're hella see what I tell you. Except that, you know, it's under different context, so I guess there's that. That does not look like the hands of a child. I don't understand the point of the stuffed animal. Was that just like a motif for them to bring back to their camp so that they can harvest them? I'm so confused. No, there was nothing that insinuated that this should have been about the tower at all. The tower was like the least important part of the whole thing. AI visuals, man, f off.
A little less conversation, a little more truth.
Replaced by AI. Literally, it's just called replaced by AI. I love how they try to make it super cute with these puppets so that you don't even notice that it's made with AI. If they try to make human anything, immediately into the uncanny valley territory. But with puppets, they're just human enough.
I want you to know that you have left a big mark with us, David. No one can ever replace you.
Look at this lip sync.
You have left a big mark with us, David. We will not be rehiring. You can always fondly remember it as your legacy.
I hate how much the textures are inconsistent. One part of his face looks like it was like Two-Faced from The Dark Knight, and then the other part is like a straw hat.
If you eliminate this role, who's gonna run the division?
AI will run it.
What the hell? Oh.
Whose stupid idea was this?
It comes from the top. They restructured the whole company.
Just relax, David.
Nobody likes a compliance medalist, John.
Wow. These that make these short films are just taking the piss at this point. They know exactly who they're targeting here. Because I feel like everybody who hates AI already is going to watch this and be like, this is what we've been trying to tell you. And then the people who like AI are going to watch this and be like, haha, it's a satire because nobody's jobs are actually going to be replaced, right?
Built your little empire, kept the whole thing in low.
I hate the size difference. That's kind of uncanny.
Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Why is the lip sync different here? Bastion. How long ago was this one made? 3 months ago? Looks great, guys.
Hard is what I do.
A little less gratitude,
Ayo.
a little more pay, a little less legacy.
Cost cut? Is that what that says?
And you said it.
Wow. Plot prediction time. He's gonna go down to the headquarters of whoever gave the AI the green light and beat them up, except that there's gonna be some sort of twist. He's gonna find out that AI isn't all that bad and like isn't actually replacing him or something, or he's gonna be promoted to CEO because he thought of the idea or something like that. This is extremely extra, and I get that it's meant to be like tongue-in-cheek, but it just doesn't work for me.
You said that.
AI will be the end of humankind. I say it's about damn time. What does that mean? This homeless guy is like, yeah, AI is gonna replace us. Cool.
Hope the paycheck is impressive.
Very.
I love how all the guards just look like the same damn person, just different races.
A little less conversation, a little more truth.
Also, literally a little less conversation, but they changed the second part of the line.
A little less conversation, a little more truth.
How is this allowed? There should be a lawsuit over stuff like this. Also, I feel like the frame rate is vastly inconsistent.
Was it glory? Was it stock options?
Like it's trying to mimic that stylized 12 frames per second stop motion, which happens in some of the shots, but again, not all of them. Is there really not enough consistency in the software that you made this with that you could just type in like, here's the style I want, just keep making it over and over again?
Was it passion? Was it art? Or just feeding wild?
The way that these are edited, especially when there's fast-paced motion that doesn't line up from shot to shot, cutting on action does not work. The only way that cutting on action actually works is when the motion feels fluid enough from shot A to shot B to actually feel like one consistent motion, therefore hiding the cut. The way that this is structured in these AI short films brings full attention to every single cut, which is improperly placed. What? Is that a bullet? I thought it was a lens flare at first. Oh, he's straight up getting shot at. That's kind of insane. Why is there a whole ass SWAT team for something like this? Also, I hate how these people look like actual humans, but with multiple layers of yarn over their face so that they look like these puppet characters. Like, look at the teeth. Again, the consistency. There is none.
You built the barn and you slammed the door.
The music is also AI, for sure. The lyrics are very much like, oh yeah, take an average Joe who used to be an engineer and make it into this giant action thing. And also, here's some inspiration from Elvis Presley. I do like how the cat is made of yarn, though. If this was made by actual humans in the style of, like, let's say, Leica, that would actually be a good artistic touch.
You and I have...
Okay. Interesting freeze frame on the door there. Why did the shards just stay in place?
Hello, David. I've been expecting you. Hello, David. I've been expecting you. I am the chief AI architect.
So is that supposed to be him, like in the future or something, just with a beard?
Hello, David. I've been expecting you.
No, because he has a different accent.
If you eliminate this role, who's gonna run the division?
I don't get it. I really do not get it. What the That's my best theory, is that this is supposed to be him, but then why does he have a different accent? Please let us acknowledge how great the song is. No, it's stolen. Next TikTok. It used to be different, and it's got a few award laurels for AI film festivals. Yeah, so this should be good.
This place could really use some work. Nothing's been done here in 100 years. It used to be different.
Immediately, we have a roll credits moment with them mentioning the title.
But you haven't changed at all. Must be the genes.
The lip sync is very bad. Also, the acting is atrocious, probably because these are not real people. Hire real actors? I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Well, don't think I can show that without a problem. Kind of makes me wonder if this is monetized or not. Wow. How do I say this? There is someone, can I say suspension? There is someone who is in school suspension right now. And again, you can't see this. The tool for suspension is actually behind her and not interacting with her at all. I don't know, it almost makes it seem like she's a marionette. God, these head-on shots are so gross.
All that's missing is some fog and a church organ.
Nobody would react like that. All that's missing is some fog and a church organ. First of all, what does that mean? Second of all, why are all these AI films so demented?
I'm calling him.
Him? Brother, what year is it? Why is she using a payphone? And also, why is there a payphone in the swimming pool area?
Yes.
She's doing it again. This can't go on. Do something.
She's doing it again. Is this like a prank or something?
She could have at least put around her neck.
Okay, so they acknowledge it. Straight up, they don't think this is real. So, okay, here's my paper-thin plot prediction here. Alliteration. I'm thinking this particular person who is in school suspension right now has done this as a prank multiple times. And these two girls are like, I guess, the people being pranked. This is gonna be like one of your classic boy who cried wolf things. They think that it's fake, but then, oh, surprise, she's actually... Oh, the flowers are very interesting. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's flowers on their swimsuits as well. So it makes me wonder if this is being used as a motif. You didn't need to make them this rigid visually. They straight up look like they're standing like robots in real life would.
And the Oscar goes to...
So clearly the decade that they're aiming for here is not modern day. With my limited knowledge of history, I'm going to say that this is supposed to be the 70s?
Hey, seriously?
I'm very confused. No, what?
Well, that should fix it.
Oh, so that's what he did. He came into the swimming pool area, put up this sign saying, hey, you can't float. She's supposed to just be like, oh, shoot.
At least now she knows it's not allowed. Come on, it's time. Do you think
Time for what?
that's a good idea?
AI film or not, I hate vague-ass dialogue so much.
Girl, it's time. You know we gotta do this.
It's fine if you don't reveal all of the answers right away because you want to keep them in suspense to a certain degree, but there is nothing to latch onto here. They need to explain the context of like what they assume she's doing. Like, what is the premise here?
Used to be different.
It's so vague. Forget the fact that it's literally the title. I'm gonna forgive that for a second because that's a whole other layer of awful. What does that mean? They don't explain that, at least not yet. So like, what am I supposed to do? Just be like, oh, you're right, it did used to be different. What? What used to be different? The way that she... Okay, looks like a new character. Oh, wow, lots of new characters. And what the hell was the point of that gross toe? No. That was a cold open. That whole segment was a f***ing cold open. All right, here's my new theory. The swimming pool area, right? Is that supposed to be like a paranormal location? For example, Limbo or the back rooms, right? Is this supposed to be like where spirits go to rest?
I'm telling you, this is gonna be insane.
So disgusting AI Stranger Things, except the kids are aged up to like 16 and also they all look the same.
You sure this is a good idea?
No.
Trust me, it's gonna be totally worth it.
Are they gonna break into the swimming pool area? Oh yeah, 100% this is the swimming pool area.
They say something terrible happened here a long time ago with some crazy...
I'm not tripping, right? Like, they all legitimately look like the same person.
We are not the same person.
The actors that they get for the Lifetime movies I review have more variety than these teenagers do.
Who's going first?
I love how it's like, who's going first, and then they all just kind of go in at the same time.
They say the phone rang forever, but there was nobody left to answer.
I think I understand now why the cold open was seemingly set in the past. It's because it was. Okay, so he's gonna make a call and some paranormal chick is gonna answer. What did he say?
Yes?
Yes?
All right, so we get repeating of score. Aha, what'd I tell you? What did I tell you? This is supposed to be the 70s? History.
You think that's them? The ones it happened to?
It happened? What? Just tell me. You can't keep edging me like this, dude.
Come on, let's keep going.
Do we have to? Now I'm wondering, if you showed an AI horror film like this in an actual theater to actual people, would they think it's scary?
This must be where it happened. That must be where they found her, after it was all over.
It's actually wackadoo to leave the rope up like that.
Dude, I don't know, but... You believe the ghost stories? What's she gonna do, throw another pool party?
What's she gonna do, throw another pool party? Is interesting. That is really disgusting.
Water slide.
Also, the lighting is just extremely inconsistent. What are you... What?
Hey, wait!
Wow. Dude, I love the way that he slips.
Hey! Help me! Guys!
Wow, the jump cuts really cover up your inconsistency there, buddy. Okay, so he straight up can't even get out. I understand that the rope is like paranormal and all of that stuff, and probably tugging on it more would not help. But wouldn't your first instinct be to grab the rope? It's literally right in front of you. Just, I don't know, climb that shit like you did in 5th grade gym class. Oh, here we go. Also, the motion blur is it's very telling. Is that it? No way. Okay, I was gonna say, we have like 2 minutes left. If there was gonna be 2 minutes of credits for this, like, I'm actually very interested to see the credits. How many people actually worked on this? All right, so I guess he's now part of this. Yeah, okay, so he got sucked into the paranormal swimming pool of death. He was just ready to start running, and she was just like, no.
Where am I?
She always finds someone to pick up. Well, she's got taste this time, I'll give her that.
Wow.
Welcome to our pool party.
So I guess AI can flirt with itself.
Say,
How long can you hold your breath?
All right, well, that line delivery was awful, so, you know, I guess pick your battles. Okay, this title is not explained. If you know what the hell used to be different, like what the f does this title mean? Please leave a comment. Okay, so we have a writer and director. Writing spelled wrong. Synthemated? Synthemated? What the hell is synthemated? Is that a word?
Nope.
You have got to be kidding me. Editor? The f do you mean? You didn't edit anything. Music and sound, huh? Can you really take credit for anything that you didn't actually do yourself? Speaking of which, I just want to touch on this really quick. I got some pushback for including the words actual filmmaker in the title for my Logan Paul video.
Actual filmmakers don't record content in their bedroom and actually have long feature films with major production companies.
Actual filmmakers make films. Period. I mean, look, I'm definitely not Sean Baker, and I have a long way to go, but I'll be damned if I ever generate a movie just by simply typing something into a text box. It all goes back to what Drew Gooden said years ago in his AI is destroying the internet video.
If the tool is just doing everything for you, you are not an artist.
If you are just typing what you want the shots to look and sound like into a prompt box, you are not a filmmaker. Anyways, I got a little heated there at the end, but you can kind of see where this passion is coming from. Support human-made art, please. Thanks for sticking around to the end, gang. If you want to support art made by real humans, you could check out my last video that I did with Water Surf, where we recreated popular movie scenes and then had the other one try to guess which movie it was from. Or if you hate yourself and want to be subjected to more slop, you could check out the video I did on Logan Paul's AI slop movie. Bye!